Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday, my friends. We only missed a week, and yet I miss you so much. Hope you're having a good day. How's it going, everybody? Christmas is coming. It's practically here. I don't know about you. As I get older, man, the Christmas season, I appreciate it so much more than when I was younger, I think. And it also just, man, flies by so quick. And so I hope this is a cool season for you. I hope you're getting to savor it in some way. Check your mic settings, your voice is deeper. Like, how deep? Like auto-tuned? What? Oh man. That's what, okay, hang on. That's weird. I mean, we'll definitely check it, but I kind of want to go to my channel and pull up the video. Hang on, I'm going to pause the music. Let me open the browser view. Oh, this is great. Okay, hang on. This might be weird to do this, but yeah, there is a change in my setup. Nobody's noticed it yet, or mentioned it yet, but I'm going to open the video. So this might be weird. We won't get a weird echo because, yeah, it should be fine, I think. But let's see how this sounds. Say a long sentence. Hello, my name is Rob. Fine, I think. Oh. Let's see how this sounds. Oh, that is crazy. It does sound like there's a pitch shift on it. Hello, my name is Rob. Okay. That's weird. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, it's gotta be, okay, so hang on a second. Let's go back to the full cam. For real. I guess I did feel like, a credit card? You got it. This is the father. I forgot to, dude, what's up, man? Must be the horse tranquilizer hit before stream. Yeah, exactly. You know, but if you don't want to tank it, you got to trank it. That's my motto. You know what I mean? If you want the stream to go well, you need a little boost. And by a little boost, I mean a little something that brings you down, I guess. I don't know. All right. So let me, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Let me check my settings. The only thing that's different in my setup is new camera. I don't know if you can tell. To me, it looks so much better. I don't know if you can tell, but definitely new camera. I'll get into that in a second. Oh, let's kick on some tunes again. And then let me go check my settings. There's got to be some sort of a weird, I don't even know. There's got to be some sort of a weird pitch, like auto pitch correction or something. It's also skipping a little weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. I take 1 week off and everything goes downhill. No. Yeah, so my camera, I was using the Razer Kiyo Pro, which was like the 1080p camera, and it wasn't letting me update the firmware. So I was looking online and people were saying like, oh yeah, this is kind of a known issue. If you reach out to them, like they'll help you out. And I was like, all right. So I reached out to Razer. I said, hey, I'm having this problem. I want to be able to update firmware and stuff. And they said, what camera do you have? And I told them, they're like, send it back to us. We're going to send you a replacement. And I was like, great. And then they're like, yeah, that camera actually, we don't have in stock. We can't send you one of those. So we're going to send you an equivalent or better. So now we're rocking the Razer Kiyo Pro Ultra 4K, which is pretty rad. So I don't know if you see a difference. When I look at it, I feel like I see a huge difference, which is really cool. I'm also, there's some stuff in the works for after the first of the year. some collaboration I'm going to be doing that I think this is going to be really cool and be helpful. So that's a little teaser. Yeah, I don't know why it would be doing that. And I kind of don't want to mess with too much because I don't want to jack up the whole stream. Again, I'll take a look at a couple more of these settings, but if not, I mean, today, guys, you're getting deep voice Rob. And, witness protection Rob. What can I say? Eeyore in the chat. Hello there, Sir Robert Van Retro of Huntington. Hello, sir. Good to see you as well today. Hope your Tuesday is going fantastic, and happy Christmas to you, my friend. Happy Christmas. Y'all watching Christmas movies? Man, I am a fool for Christmas movies, but there are some that I don't get it. Like some that people consider a classic and that they have to they're saying you got to watch this every year. I took them up on it and watched a couple of those this year so far. And I don't get it. And I want to put them on, I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings and put them on blast. If you like some of these movies, we'll talk about it. But and maybe you can help me look deeper in. I don't know. I just don't get it. That's just me. Mark Hone, remember when you played the ASMR card on my stream? That's this, but constantly. I know, dude. It's like somebody just had the ace in the hole, and they're just like ASMR. Let me see here. Yeah, let's see if we can whoops, that was an accident. I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click something else. What if I'm hello everyone, and welcome to Retro Hunters. My name is Rob, and today on the stream, we're going to be talking about Christmas movies, and we're also going to be playing some more of Kirby's Adventure on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Mark! He's out. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so weird. I'll have to do some more testing and figure out what it is, but this just might be who you guys get today. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. I know there's some global... Oh, here we go. Mixer. No, that's where I am. Rob's mic. Everything looks the same. Yeah. Interessante. Okay, here's a question. Does everything sound... Let's do a test. Does everything sound pitched down? So here's what we'll do. I'm going to play another video. Here, I'm going to play my Why Retro Games Are Better Than Modern. And you guys tell me on your side, is this video pitched down? So is it audio across the board, or is it just the mic? Let's find out.
Maybe this one is mine, and it's not going to be what you think, but if you'll indulge me for a second, I want to talk to you why I think that retro games will always be better than modern games.
That sounds normal. Okay, so it's just the mic. Interesting. Okay. I mean, the other thing that I could do is unplug the mic here. Kick it back in. See if did that change anything? I doubt it did. But maybe the other thing I can try is unplugging the DAW. Okay, that didn't do anything. All right, I'm going to try unplugging my DAW. I don't know if that's going to jack up everything, but we're going to find out right now. So I'm going to unplug it. Right, and I just replugged it back in. So let me know if I'm getting meters on this side. Let me know if you guys can hear my mic. Does it sound better? Same. Anything, man. Anything. And then if this doesn't fix it, then we're gonna keep rolling. And that's just gonna be the way it's gonna be. Same, but I kind of like Barry White Rob better anyway. Thank you, Ish, my friend. I appreciate that. For those of you who don't, nobody knows, but I know personally, we've hung out, we hang out. My buddy Ish, good dude, fellow musician, podcaster. Ish, what's the status on the podcast, my friend? Drop it in the chat. Because if you're rip roaring, dude, I want people to go check out because it is pretty fire. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. Okay, and Ish dropped it in the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Dude, that movie is, I will say that's one also for me that like I have developed more of an appreciation in my later years. I think as a kid I didn't really get it maybe, and then number two, I don't know if my parents let me watch it. I don't know. I can't remember for sure. But as I've gotten older, oh my gosh, I love that movie so much. That one's a banger. Give me some more. What are you guys' favorite Christmas movies? What should I check out? Put it that way. And then if you drop one of the offenders in the chat, we're going to talk about it. All right. Ish says, still working on season 2, but season 1 is out and available. Okay. And you're on, you are on YouTube, correct? I know you're on Spotify. Double check this thing. Yeah, dude. Everywhere podcasts are available. There you go. All right, let's look at this real quick. So this is my buddy Ish. The Men's Room podcast, where relief is your duty and your innate self is welcome. Oh my gosh, the puns. It's so good. Guys, nothing good things to say. Check it out. Awesome conversations. And as dudes, like sometimes we just need to connect. Sometimes we need to like talk about some stuff, hash some stuff out, support each other, have some open spaces there for like just good conversation and vulnerability. This is good stuff. So Spotify, iTunes, friggin', if you want to watch it, you can watch it right here on YouTube. But there it is, easy to find. Make sure you, Shelf, what up, dude? Yeah, I know we don't know what's going on. It's my mic. See, I told you today you get witness protection, Rob, for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, dude, Men's Room, highly recommend. There you go. I love it. Okay, hang on. What do we got here? Marcone, you don't have a favorite Christmas movie? Not even one. Like, when you think back as a kid, is there like one that kind of stands out, or do you just love them all? Is that what we're talking about? What's on my shelf? Drone theories. We'll talk about that. Let's get there. Heck yeah, dude. Christmas Every Day. That's what it's called. Wait, Christmas Every Day. That doesn't sound familiar to me at all. Every Day movie? Christmas Every Day. Wait, that's a TV series. That's what we're talking about? It's great that there are Christmas movies for every generation. Yes. There was a Disney one years ago about Christmas pulling a Groundhog Day on some kid. Oh. Okay, hang on. That does sound kind of familiar. Okay, hang on a second. Is it this? It says a TV series, but that... Every Day, made for television. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, so made for television fantasy comedy. Okay. The film is set in the fictional town. Is this the one? That's the one. Okay. The film is set in the fictional town of Greenwood Falls, Virginia. Okay. Billy's younger sister wishes that it was Christmas every day, and thereafter he has to keep repeating Christmas Day until he realizes the true meaning of the holiday. Dude, this sounds really familiar. Hang on. I feel like we can... is there like a trailer? Vanessa Hudgens. Oh, here we go. We're gonna freaking watch this right now. Oh, 1996. I love this. And hey, for copyright purposes, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna do some commentary. So take it easy, YouTube. All right, calm down.
Billy, what are you doing up?
Dude, ABC Family.
Midnight.
Fire. Some bangers.
That's just Mr. Kelly across the street. He drinks a little too much, dresses up like Santa, and lets his horse pull him around town for a couple of days.
Dude, that guy sounds like baller.
Look out the
Heck
window.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell. Hey.
So the town drunk. Town drunk likes to dress up like Santa and get pulled around town by his horse. Heck yeah.
Sarah, I thought you were over this.
Is this a trailer or is this a clip?
Go away, Sarah.
This is pulling.
So last night I picked
This kid is pulling a straight up Ferris Bueller right now, and I love it. Did you see that? See, turn on a light in the room all of a sudden? Look at that.
Sarah, there's no such thing as Santa Claus.
Oh, wait a minute. That kid. What do I recognize this kid from? He was in, as soon as I saw his face, he's in like some like late 90s, early 2000. Oh, man.
You, Sarah, there's no such thing as Santa Claus, okay? It's just some stupid lie parents make up to keep you acting good all year.
Don't believe him, kids. Don't believe him.
One guy can go to millions and he decided to bring him Christmas.
Oh, I wish it was Christmas every day. Right there is what she said. And then she's just going to sleep. She's going to sleep at the foot of his bed. Well, sometimes you got to do that, I guess. Okay, Shelf says 80s and 90s kids, Home Alone. Absolutely. Dude, my girls love Home Alone, and I always loved that movie as a kid. As I've gotten older, I love it even more. It's so good. Everybody makes the point, like, it could never happen nowadays. Of course, with technology, nowadays it would never happen, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. And the kids love it. They love it so much. It's great. Some Christmas movies are pretty cool. I like Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg. Dude, I've never seen that one. That one's one that I have to watch on my own because I don't think the wife would be down for that. Anthony Xavier, what's up? Do you or everyone here consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? I can see both arguments. Dude, I feel like that debate is settled. It is definitely a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas. There's a Christmas party. There's a person dressed as Santa Claus. Like, I feel like it falls in under the umbrella of Christmas movie for sure. Eric Von Detten from Brink. Okay, I feel like I recognize that kid from something. Okay, Eric Von Detten. What do I know him from? Days of Our Lives, no. Leave It to Beaver, no. What is Brink? I don't even remember. Oh, is this like a Disney? Oh, beautiful. Wait, Princess Diaries? Dude, that might be it. I'm serious. I think I recognize him from Princess Diaries. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, exposed. Die Hard, also like Gremlins. Oh, yeah. Both happen around Christmas, but are not necessarily focused on the holidays. Absolutely. Dude, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Okay, the two that I watched recently that I'm like, well, okay, there's one that always gets brought up that I absolutely hate. And there's two that I decided to give a chance this year, and I just don't get it. Okay, so the one that I just don't understand how and why people like this movie is Love Actually. Like, I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't understand why this is so... Like, this one is, to me, this one is kind of like a Die Hard in the sense that, yes, it takes place during Christmas, but Christmas is just the backdrop for, like, oh, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is there anybody here who loves this movie? And if so, change my mind, please. Because I just don't get it.
Throughout the years, working title films and
It feels like one of those situations where they just got like the ensemble cast and there's like a ton of people in it that you find charming on their own. So that's why you like it. But I don't get it. I get it. You got Bill Nighy as like the pop star. You've got, what's his name? Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes, you know, Keira Knightley. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. So that one I just feel like is a given. Not a big fan. But, okay, so one of them that I watched was The Holiday. You guys ever seen this movie? With, Jude Law and Cameron Diaz.
Just tell me, did you sleep with her?
Okay, I slept with her. You happy?
Kate Winslet, Jack Black. And I watched this with my wife.
Oh God, here he comes.
And I just feel like this movie, like Cameron Diaz, I feel like is insufferable in every film she's in, and Jack Black. In my opinion, Jack Black is the saving grace of this movie. And when we were watching it, it was such a point of contention that, like, why would Kate Winslet go for Jack Black? And, like, also, like, he's so annoying or whatever. This guy, he saves the film. Jack Black. If you've never seen The Holiday, good for you. And then the last one that we watched recently was The Family Stone. Have you seen this one? Like, people... Oh, man.
I'm not.
They're gonna love you.
Isn't that Jack Black movie a remake? That I don't know. Is it? Shelf.
Intends to give that girl my mother's wedding ring.
That may be. This movie is just one, like, 90-minute long anxiety attack. Like, everything about, like, this family is insufferable. And Sarah Jessica Parker is, like, the most wound up, like, I don't even know, dude. Like, and for some reason, I guess people consider these classic Christmas movies. I would submit this. If these movies are considered Christmas movies, then nobody can make an argument about Die Hard, because these movies have just as much to do with Christmas as Die Hard does. This is just like a weird family drama. Why do all these Christmas movies take place in giant houses with rich white families? Exactly. It's just like all of these people who there's so much drama and, like, just ugliness between them. But it takes place with Christmas as the backdrop. So I would submit, if The Family Stone can be a Christmas movie, then, ladies and gentlemen, John McClane, at least he's a hero. So, I don't know. What I will say, one of my favorite Christmas movies, every single year we do a Christmas viewing of the ABC Family film The Mistletones. If you've never seen this film, I highly recommend. It's a musical. It's got Tori Spelling. It's got Pia Mowry from Sister Sister. She wants to be a Snowbell. Her mom was a Snowbell. It's an acapella showdown. It's beautiful. It's so fun. So, if you've never seen The Mistletones, now's a chance. Go check it out. You're going to love it. This guy right here in the red vest, that's Larry. He's the best character. That's all you need to know. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. We should have talked about the Game Awards. What do we want to say about the Game Awards? I didn't watch the Game Awards, to be honest with you. I did see the announcement for Game of the Year, which I thought that the speech that the guy gave, where he was like, you know, this is what the Game of the Year is going to be, and next year this is what the Game of the Year is going to be also. Like, I thought that speech was pretty fire and was pretty cool. So I loved that. Other than that, I didn't really watch. I will say, like, out of the options, I'll get behind Astrobot in the sense that, well, one, I didn't play Astrobot, so, like, there's that. Like, I don't know how much commentary I can give on Astrobot, because I didn't play it. I saw what it was. I checked it, like, I checked out that element of it, but, why isn't my game popping up here? Because it's looking for a dark wing duck. Where is... that's weird. Why won't you find that one? There it is. Kirby's. Okay. I saw some of the stuff around Astrobot. Personally, it didn't look like a game that I would, like, be jumping through hoops to try to play. It seemed very I don't know, just kind of simple and like, I'm definitely like judging the book by its cover. It just seemed very simple and kind of mindless and just wasn't my cup of tea. But I didn't play it. And a lot of like PlayStation fan service, which is not going to resonate for me. All that to be said, what I can appreciate about it is that it seemed very just like back to basics. Like just make the game fun, don't have an agenda behind it. Don't try to push some message. Like just make it fun, make it cool, make it something that all ages could sit down and enjoy and like not, make it all controversial or anything. So to that, I can absolutely get on board with. Obviously, there's other games that were in the running, I believe. Let me see here. Game of the Year 2024 nominees. I believe. Let me not tell tales out of school here. Let's go to the website. Let's take a look at the nominees, right? Play Astro Bot in VR. Super fun and unique, very cute. It's a Mario killer. Let's see, winners. View categories and want game of the year. Do we not? Okay, yeah. So, looking at these contenders. We've got, get out of here, cookies. So we've got Astrobot, we've got Balatro or Balatro? Balatro 1, Balatro 2. Throw it in the chat. I think it's Balatro, right? Balatro. Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh gosh. And Metaphor Rafanatazo, which, so to be honest with you, I played none of these games last year. Balatro looked cool, like it looked super fun, and one of those things that you can like really like lose yourself in if you take the time, or it can just be pretty cash, which is pretty cool. Everything that I saw of Black Myth Wukong and Elden Ring look amazing, but I don't have a PS4, or I don't have a console to play on. And I just think, as I'm getting older, like some of the games like that, like I really love Dark Souls, big fan. And I feel like that's kind of the vibe Elden Ring has. As I'm getting older, though, just the time that it takes to invest in that, I feel like I don't really have. And oftentimes, like if I'm going to sit down and play, like I want it to be something that I'm just going to be able to really enjoy and kick around. So maybe that makes sense why Astrobot, maybe that's what I would have voted for, actually. I don't know, now that I'm convincing myself. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, to each their own. And then whatever this is, Metaphor Rafantasio. Riffantazio. I have no idea what that is. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't Elden Ring or Black Myth Wukong. I was a big Helldivers fan. I was hoping for that one. But, there you go. Astrobot. Put a lot of care in the presentation. Yeah. It definitely seemed like I said, it felt like a bit of a love letter to maybe that's part of it. Like, okay, now I'm thinking about this again. I'm an out loud processor. I never thought about this. Like, it almost from the outside maybe seems like a love letter to some of those like simpler times of gaming, and like taking it back to some basics, and then also like a love letter to the PlayStation ethos, with some of the fan service and some of that kind of stuff. So maybe I'm wrong. Again, I didn't play it, so I could be telling lies right now, but I could see that being Sour Cream Sanchez. What's up, dude? Dude, there's something going on with my mic. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I tried to look at some settings and we were going to be here all day, so we're just rolling with it. Yeah, it is what it is. You get deep voice Rob today. Okay, so did you see the new Karate Kid trailer? Yes, I did. Karate Kid Legends. Here's what I'll say about Karate Kid. We're going to watch the Karate Kid trailer right now with commentary, so you two take it easy. I was not a big Karate Kid fan back in the day. I feel like it hit a little early for me. I did not see the sort of like reboot with Jackie Chan. 'Cause was Jackie Chan the one who was with Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith? I didn't see that one either. So there's some of this that is a little bit, and I haven't watched any of Cobra Kai, which is tough.
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi.
So there's a part of me where
I came looking for you.
I'm kind of coming into this thing cold. I know the story of the original Karate Kid, and like I know that Jackie Chan was part of the new era, and so the two things I'll say about this trailer is, one, it is cool to see Ralph Macchio back. Anything like Jackie Chan, still just a baller, dude, and so like to see them come together is really cool. And then, dude, this kid. Let me give you a little more audio here.
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes.
Like, that's so sick. Oh my gosh. And then
2 branches.
Headband.
1 tree.
And then I think it's coming right here. Ben Wang. Okay, we're right here. I think, is it right here at the end? Ooh, like, that's almost a hurricane kick, right? Like, he's almost freaking pulling a Ryu right there. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that was so sweet. When I saw that, like, I think this is a great trailer. It got me hyped for it. So when I went to the office today, my buddy Joey was like, "Did you see the Karate Kid trailer this morning?" No, I didn't see it. So then I watched it. Again, I don't know much about. I don't know like all the in-depth story, but I will say this trailer got me pretty hyped. That kid looks freaking awesome in the role. And then, dude, when I popped big for the what's it? The hurricane. Ooh, like it's almost a hurricane. It's like he's gonna do a hurricane, but then he changes it up and comes in with the other leg to kind of throw the guy off. Oh, I don't know. And that, dude, that logo is sick. I love that logo. It's got the old school font for the original Karate Kid, but just the way they did it, like it's just got cool vibes. The aesthetic for it, I love that. So there you go, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty fire. Not one I would have had on my bingo card to be excited about, but just because of my lack of nostalgia for it, I guess. But after seeing this, I think it's going to be pretty sweet. So I can get behind it. All right. Let's see what Kirby has to offer us today. I think I have to remap my controller again, which is just wild. Oh, you can do that thing you always do where I got to shut it down, aren't you? Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going to close that. It'll let me. Okay, let's close it. And then we'll reopen it. I don't know what it is about this machine, but it doesn't always want to remember my inputs, which is really strange. There we go. That. Whoops. Oh, let's do set all. Sorry. All right. Almost there. Down, select, start. All that good stuff. Okay, now we should be in business. Okay, I think we were on, what are we, World 4? No, World 3, it looks like. All right, come on, Streamlabs. See it. Thank you. I love that. Sour Contentious, I saw MXPX on Friday. I'll send you a clip. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I've never seen MXPX live, but definitely as a kid, MXPX was... Oh, we don't want to do that. No. MXPX was pretty foundational. The Chick Magnet was like lots of nostalgia for a summer at summer camp when that album was out. Oh gosh, gotta get used to the controls again. Okay, fall. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my gosh. Trying to get back in the saddle here. Okay, moon. Oh, now it's nighttime. What is this guy gonna do? Same vibe. Okay, fall. Nope, don't jump. Oh gosh, hit him. Oh, we killed the sun. Oh gosh, the sun is gonna explode. Oh gosh. Is he gonna throw the boomerang? Oh, what in the world? Okay. This is not looking good, folks. This is not looking good. I tried to jump. I tried to jump. It did not happen. You know, we're not going to reload. We're going to go right back in. Let's do this. Oh, look out. Oh, okay, so I can't take his, I cannot capture his boomerang. That's good to know. Okay, sun. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, fly. Fly. Shoot. Shoot her. Oh, that's like a fireball. Don't do that. I have a feeling I was not going to eat that fireball. Oh, my gosh. Don't touch the sun. Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun. Oh my gosh, dude. Why does Kirby give me so much trouble? This game, I really discounted this game. I'm gonna say that. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. It starts out very simple. Definitely felt like a kid's game nowadays. I feel like this game is roasting me. No, turn around and get the store! Yeah, stop sucking, literally. I know. I know on both accounts. I'm like, I keep anticipating the star to fall, and I'm trying to get that star. And I'm just too excited. Oh, jump. Okay. Okay, stars. There we go, another one. Nope, okay. Ooh. All right. Moon time. Shoot him. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Dude, Hadouken. Oh, jeez, he's so fast. Okay. I kind of want to stay near... Oh, jump. Oh, my gosh. Okay, he's gonna shoot. Oh, man. Run! Okay, I think I got him. I think I got him. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Okay, here we go. Oh, he jumped! That was... I knew he was gonna jump. Why did I shoot? Come on! Shoot him! Okay. Oh, he's gonna go. Okay. Ooh, okay, Hadouken. Okay. Boomerang. Boomerang. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. No, 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 don't get close to me when I'm trying to do it. Alright, we have one more hit. All we gotta do is get... Okay, here comes Starfall. We did it! We did it! Is your younger self excited? Is your younger self excited that you had a deep voice? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I've literally changed nothing in my audio setup. Nothing in my workflow through Streamlabs having to do with audio. Like I said, the only thing that's new is camera. And we're not using any audio for that, so I do not know what's going on. I'll have to do some testing after this. Alright, level 4, Grape Garden. Oh, geez. So earlier, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Shelf mentioned the drones. So I'm on the West Coast. I don't think we're seeing a lot of stuff regarding that. Like, oh, I need that laser so bad. Ooh. I think I saw something about the possibility of there being sightings in like San Jose or Sacramento or something like that. But I know some of you guys are on the East Coast, so what is it like over there? Speaking of UFO, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, this freaking game. Okay, hold the B button to charge, then let go. You can attack for different ways. Ooh. Whoa. Got him. Dude, the UFO is awesome. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, look at this. War of the Worlds up in here. Okay. I feel like there's got to be a doorway somewhere that I'm missing, but... Oh, this feels icy. Oh, I don't know if those bubbles are gonna hurt me. Dang it. No. Okay, hang on. Oh, that star is, like... Oh. You gotta be kidding me. That star was, like, intentionally getting wild. Okay, let's see. Marcone, you're too far south for the drone situation. Shelf, the majority are the East Coast. Supposedly there's some sightings in the Midwest. My guess is that they are U.S. drones, but the government is gaslighting everybody. Whoops, didn't want to go in there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we haven't seen anything here, at least in the area I'm in, but I feel like it definitely feels pretty coastal, and we're 2 hours from the coast, so I doubt we would see anything here where I am. Dude, lots of interesting theories. I mean, some of the I don't know, man. Some of the stuff is pretty. Let me get that coulda. Sub-zeroed him. Oh gosh. Yeah, some of the stuff is wild, dude. I mean, you know, some of the stuff that I've heard is like it's just like they're essentially trying to well, that okay, so like obviously we've heard like, oh, that it's like aliens, okay, or it's like some sort of like interdimensional thing, so maybe you've heard that. You've heard that like it's, you know, some sort of foreign adversary that's doing some sort of surveillance or something like that. Some of the more compelling things that I've heard is that it's like they are US based, and like this is me just parroting things that I've heard. This is not necessarily my opinion, nor am I like ascribing or like pushing a certain narrative. So I just want to say that out of from the get-go. Some of the interesting ones I heard is that they're being used to like quote unquote sniff out something maybe like radioactive or something like that, whether it's weaponry or some sort of a leak or something like that. I don't know. The thing I will say is like you watch some of the briefings and the Pentagon guy who's up there like talking about it, it's like he's being very shady, you know. The fact that I get that there's probably it's probably something that they feel like if they, you know, just came right out and said it, it would maybe cause mass panic or hysteria or cause people to, like, you know, get more worried about it and take actions that they don't need to take. Maybe that's what they think. I pretty much always kind of fall on the side of like more information and more conversation is always a good thing, rather than like protecting or like I don't know, censoring or hiding information. So yeah, all that to say, it feels like people definitely know what's going on, and people aren't being honest and being truthful about it. So I would understand why people would feel a little, concerned. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I feel like with my mic, although I can do my Alex Jones impression, like, it's the psychic vampires, and they got the U.S. administration knows that the drones, they know where they're coming from. They come from the ocean. There's a mothership that's below the surface, and if you buy my supplements, I'll tell you more about it. It's ridiculous. Rob, have you ever seen a UFO? No, I have not. I would love to. Oh my gosh, I'm totally down, dude. Like, I'm one of those. I am one of those folks that, like, I'm so down for it. In the 4th grade, when I had to do a science project, I did a science project about UFO sightings. So I'm so good to go. Like, I think there's a part of it too where, like, oh man, the nerd, like the sci-fi nerd in me is like, the simplest explanation is often the correct one. So, like, it most likely is something that the U.S. knows what they're doing. They're keeping it a secret for, what's it called? National security or whatever. That's most likely what it is. But yeah, dude, like when people are like, oh, it's aliens, or oh, it's interdimensional beings. Like, yeah, there's a part of me that's like, oh my gosh, that'd be so sick. What comes with that? I don't know. But like, just something crazy like that would just be kind of amazing. So yeah, I've never seen anything like that. I have friends who claim to, and I kind of fall into the camp too of like, okay, this might be like an interesting take on it, but like when people tell stories, maybe let me go full cam for this. Okay, so when people tell stories about like having like a paranormal experience, or like seeing a UFO or something like that, or like being even like abduction stories and stuff like that, I want to believe it, but I'm also really, really skeptical. And I'll tell you why. I feel like we have such a like concrete perception of the way the world works. And like and like reality. And so like everything that you, like most of the time, whenever something happens that you think maybe like you might be able to explain it with something otherworldly or something like that, like usually when we get more evidence about it, we usually find out that like it's something very easy to explain or something natural. Okay. So there's that. But the other side of it is when I hear about the people who have had these experiences, it's like what you're describing. It's like when I'm watching like Chris Bors, okay? Like Irate Gamer with all his like Ghost Hunter supernatural stuff. Like I love watching his channel. I love watching his stuff for all kinds of reasons. But I'm like, okay, if you are experiencing these things, to me, it goes against everything that we know about the way reality works and the way we've perceived reality to work. And so what it reminds me of is like, if you've ever read any of H.P. Lovecraft, one of my favorites, like the way that he handles psychological, the human psyche and like psychological horror and stuff is like, the characters see and experience things that are so outside of reality that it sort of like mentally breaks them, because their mind almost can't comprehend what they're seeing because it goes against everything that they have ever experienced. And so this idea that like, man, if I legit saw something supernatural, and I use that not in the term of like a ghost, like the umbrella of just something that is supernatural outside of what is naturally observed. If I experience that, I feel like two things. One, psychologically, it might break me. But if it didn't do that, it would at least have, I feel like, such an impact on my psyche that like my world would never be the same. Like if, like for instance, like as a kid, when you were scared at night and you believed there was something under your bed, every time you checked, there was never anything. Every time you would tell your mom, she would look and she'd be like, see, nothing under there. And like you were scared about it. But as time went on, like the reality of the fact that there's never anything under your bed became concrete for you. Okay. So if at some point you actually experienced that there was like freaking, you're like Fred Savage, there's a monster under the bed or something, and you're going to the monster land or whatever. Like there's literally a creature under your bed. Like you would never look at beds the same way again. You would never sleep the same way again. And so it's like when I hear these stories and people sharing about this experience that they've had that's like otherworldly, supernatural, I'm like, I want to believe. But I also see that like when you tell the story, you're just kind of like, man, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Man, it was nuts. So anyway, you want to go get some coffee? And it's like, what? Like the fabric of reality was breached for you. And you just kind of recall it as like this story that you tell, you know? So I don't know. And I also, the argument can also be made of like, how resilient the human mind is and all of that kind of stuff. And the way when people go through, because like to some degree, like it would be considered like a traumatic experience. Maybe not classic trauma when you think of like somebody hurt you or somebody impacted you in a really negative way, but it is going to be traumatic in the sense that like it traumatizes your perception of what reality actually is. It turns everything on its head. And so I don't know, man. It's like, I have a hard time. I don't know. I just offer that out there. Like hold it in tension. I'm like, ooh, that would be so cool if some of that stuff is real. Like I'm open to it, but also I'm kind of like, everything I've ever experienced though would be the counter of that. And people who claim to have experienced it, I'm like, the way you present, does it line up with somebody experiencing something like, I don't know. That's just me. But okay, what do we got over here? Shelf is saying, have the drones been spotted during the day? I have only seen a handful of news stories. All shots of the drones are during the night. I feel like so what's interesting is like when you see some of the stuff that's being posted, it's hard to know how much of it is current and how much of it is like people just like posting something from years ago or whatever. So like on certain platforms like X or something like that, where you have the community notes, you got a lot of people who are calling out stuff being like, oh, this is actually a post from 5 years ago, where somebody's posting it as like, oh, this was seen today in, New Jersey or whatever. So that's helpful, but it is hard to parse through some of that stuff of like what's current now and people are actually seeing today. And then what's something that, somebody's just creating for clout or reposting for clout or something like that. So Shelf says 9/11 was an ontological event, an event that seemed almost against explanation. It changed how we viewed the world forever. Yes. See that? Okay. I won't get it. We don't have to get into specifics and details and get all crazy. Because we may have different viewpoints and people will agree to disagree. But I think for me, that was a moment where I experienced something where it definitely was a watershed moment for me in regards to certain worldviews, certain things I took for granted, certain things I believed about certain, We got 5 minutes left. I'm trying not to get too wild. Things I had been conditioned to always believe were true and noble. My world was rocked during that time, and to this day, that event shaped a lot of the way that I view how the world works. I guess is a way to put it without uncorking that can of worms with like 4 minutes left. So yes, I agree. And that was a lot of generations, I think, probably have events like that. Like I think about kids, like my girl's coming up in COVID right now, or my kids now, having grown up in the midst of COVID, like I think they were young enough. They're really not, like, they're gonna have vague memories of like, like my oldest was in pre-K during COVID. So she like did pre-K on a laptop, And so for her, like, is she going to remember that? She may have vague memories of like, oh yeah, we had to wear masks and we had to do this or do that and be careful. And, mom and dad got to stay home for a lot of time. Like, though she may have like little memories of that, but for the most part, like, it's going to be nothing, in my youngest, like it'll be interesting. I'll maybe tonight I'll ask her about it and just be like, hey, we remember about that. What do you think about that? Because she's getting ready to turn 7. So in the midst of COVID, I mean, she was very young. So, but I think about kids who were like in junior high 2020, who were like just starting high school 2020, like, man, you had enough childhood to have things be a normal certain way. And then you had this event that hit that there was probably, and this end of this stream just got real deep. It's cool. I love talking to you guys about random stuff. We went from talking about like Karate Kid and Christmas movies to now 9/11 COVID. So ridiculous. But yeah, like for them, it was probably this watershed moment that changed everything for them, where there was probably a lot of fear, uncertainty, things like that in a really developmental time that probably changed a lot of their perception of things. And so, yeah, I remember for me, like when you're, Shelf, you're talking about 9/11, I think I was a junior in high school, sophomore, something like that. And, had never experienced anything like that in my lifetime. Haven't really experienced anything like that since, in that sort of category. But, yeah, it'll change. It'll change things. So, Markin says, go longer, add 30 minutes and keep playing. Dude, I wish I could, if it going. So next week is Christmas break. So that's a good thing to talk about. So next week, let's talk about that. Next week, Christmas break. I'm going to, as of like this coming Saturday, I'm going to be off until, I'll go back to work on January 2nd. So I'm taking like 10 days off. So definitely next week we'll be back, and it's a day off. Like this, I'm doing on my lunch break, so it's like pretty hard. That's like a pre-Christmas, a little bit longer on next Tuesday as a pre-Christmas stream and all that kind of stuff. So I wish I could go longer, but yeah, today I just can't. Shelf says, moon landing, JFK, World War II. I talk to my parents all the time about the moon landing. The whole world was watching. Right. Yeah. And there was motivation. There was motivation to go. There was motivation to, if we couldn't go, there was motivation to make it look like we went. So, there's a lot of stories out there and people perspectives. I can see it. I'm open. I can hold them both and we can talk about it. Wild and wacky stuff. All right, guys. I do gotta bounce, unfortunately. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with the mic, doing what it's doing. I'll get it worked out between now and then. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Thank you to my patrons, Owen Toast and JB Doll, holding it down. To Marcone, the mod with most. Discord links, all that kind of stuff. Check that out. If you want to join the Patreon, that's down below as well. Some fun stuff coming in the new year. Conversations I've been having. Excited about that. So I'll tell you more when I can. Plans for videos. Just my schedule's been nuts. Like I missed last week. Thank you guys for being flexible with that. I really appreciate that. Nothing crazy as far as like mind blowing, is just work stuff, family stuff, all kind of coalesced into this tough day where I had a lot of things that I needed to do and prioritize, and so I just had to do that. But I really appreciate you guys being here this week, and I will see you next Tuesday, same time, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see. Until then, guys, have a great day. Stay retro. I'll see you soon.